I should probably start recording. Dude, Jake Gyllenhaal needs to get back to the gym, I swear to God. Just one game, brother. Best compliments Slacks has given me. Colin, I love you because I never know exactly what's going to come out of your mouth, but I know it won't offend me. It'll make me laugh, and it may make me question everything I once knew. That sounds like a Slacks thing to say, I'm not gonna lie. The dude is a gem. I've watched enough of his streams and enough of, like, him casting. That dude is a gem. See, did you guys hear the fucking... Alright, hold on. Sound. Special effects. Voice is at 100, man. I cannot make the voice louder. Oh, that's right. We double. Okay, so we beat the boss last time. Oh, yeah. We beat the boss last time, and I doubled back to get bonus. I remember now. I taught the man about North Kakalaki. He thought I was bullshit when I said Carolinas call themselves Kakalakis, like North and South Kakalaki, and that people from the people from there are Kakalakians. He called bullshit. It's interesting to me that that it's not like a common thing that people know. It really is like unique and colloquial. It's very entertaining because you'll say it and people will be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" It's North Kakalaki. What do you mean? What am I talking about? Okay, is there a map? I don't know if there's a map in this game. Quest items, tents, pick those, weapon... I don't know. They had the Dota thing here, and someone literally approached him and educated him on the history of it, and the next time we spoke, I said, brother, it's the South. We all know each other's lore. I mean, we're like South adjacent where we are, Colin. Like, come on. I mean, it's the South, but it's like, it's not South, you know what I mean? May I remind you, we were the capital, they chose us? It's not the same, dog. This isn't the 1800s. You try telling someone in Loudoun that we're the South, dog. Tell my back that. It's not the same, man. You tell someone in Fauquier that we're the South. Do it. See what fucking happens. That shit won't make a lick of sense. But yeah, welcome back. I'm sorry I didn't stream this weekend. What? There's a world map?
So, the message said head north to the weird corals.
And a door in a hut.
What? This was actually the last fucking thing I expected from this game. There's a world map? That's crazy. There was bonus back here. I kind of want the bonus. Yo, what up, Mesh? How you doing? Under Mason Dixon, you south, homie. It's different, man. I'm telling you. It's not the same. I didn't catch a single stream of this, so I have no idea what was going on before now. I've only streamed this once. It was 2 weeks ago, and let's face it, the overall story of the game. The world is doomed. Every single year, the maximum age to live drops by 1. As of right now, at the start of the game, it ticked from 34 to 33. Everyone that was over the age of 33 disappeared like they got Thanos snapped. And so we're off to go fix the planet. Okay, so that's our way out. I mean, what kind of life expectancy were you expecting? Oh, this is new. Good. I like how that was the final straw, losing people over 33. No, it started at 100, And people have been attempting to fix it every, you know, all the time. For like 33 straight years or whatever. But no one's been able to. So we are Expedition 33 in a quest to go fix the world. Yeah, it's the title, the name drop, man. No, so the premise really interested me. And if you haven't, I think the stream is on my YouTube and on Twitch still, maybe? There's a moment at the very start that I straight choked up to. It was really sad. I'm expecting this game to devastate me, and I'm excited. The Expedition is the year because they mentioned Expedition 96 at one point, so you're not the 33rd. Yeah. No, I didn't mean to imply that we are the 33rd Expedition, just that we are Expedition 33. Did I say we were the 33rd? That's my bad. I'm doing tired. You doing? I'm doing as good as I can be doing, man. You can even do that on the world map. Sick. Isn't their math backwards? It started at 0 and went to 99. And then, you know, 98, 97, 96 from that point. 1, 2. Oh my god, there's 4 of them? Oh, and I missed a bullet? I missed a bullet again? Rip. It's so over. Go kill that thing. Okay, or, you know, completely whiff, that's fine too. Oh, it doesn't have a core. What? I don't think I missed that thing, guys. I gotta remember how to play this game. It was Earth Rising, that's gonna miss the thing on the right, but... Avatar, stop!
I'll do it.
Bolster? How do I dodge? She's dead! Oh god, I'm dead! I didn't realize I had 33 health. You said 33 years ago, thus implying. Oh yeah, my bad. That's my We're fine, we're fine. I can fix this. One of these buttons does the traversal? There it is. Alright, we got it this time. I'm fine. Alright, so... Oh no, back to shooting. Okay, so I think I did hit this thing the first time. Yeah, it just didn't really do damage. Interesting. Alright, well this time I think it's better just to try to kill something than it is to, yeah. Try to deal AoE damage. Ow! Half my health?! Nope, not that one. Skills. Lumiere Assault. That was not so good, boys. She's got 4 bullets. Can we just take this guy out? The burns will get him. I didn't know if that was gonna be a projectile that traveled. I didn't know. I didn't know. How could I know? How could I know, boys? Oh, boy. Let's see. This is our first chance at healing. That's not great. That's not great at all. Time to overcharge.
Let me face death!
Yeah, that wasn't bad. Light Terran. That was not an easy fight, boys. So what'd you guys get up to this weekend? I watched a movie, I played Final Fantasy XI, and I put off everything I needed to do. I was the most delinquent person imaginable. I had responsibilities that I effectively shirked so strongly. Nice. That as of today, I lament every decision that I've ever made in my life. I lament being alive. I'm like, man, this really sucks. Don't think that you can stream at 3 a.m. to avoid me. What are you doing awake, Wamos? It's Tuesday morning for you. I watched YouTube and that's pretty much it. That's the dream right there, man. God bless. Also, collapsed building. Is this a near allegory? What is this? Abyss Cave Danger. Yeah, let's not do that. Yesterday, I was a bit sad about Metaphor ending. Oh, you finally beat it? How did it go? Was the ending everything you had hoped for? Yes! I can't do... Oh, I'm an idiot! I can't do anything. Let's kill this guy. Okay, let's not kill that guy at all.
Brace yourselves.
Got caught throwing hands. Smell. No! Oh! The panic worked. It's okay to be impressed. He's gonna die to the burns. I don't need to worry about that. What?
Feel the burn.
He's not gonna die to 3 burns. Shit. 1, 2, 3. Yo, listen to the piano. Holy shit. That was great. Dude, it is so comfy right now. There is like constant rain falling outside. I have booze. It is completely dark in my house, and I'm sitting here like, ooh, it's so comfy right now. Combat seems like Xenoblade Chronicles crossed with Smash Bros. Hero down special menu. No, it's like Lost Odyssey and Paper Mario combined into one weird child. It's just unbearable 3 times digested feces. Seems to me that it is impossible to come up with a more disgusting plot twist. You hated the ending to Metaphor? Oh shit, that is a plot twist. I thought you were like an Atlas fanboy. Now you're like, I hate Atlas and everything they stand for. That's crazy to me. What is Lost Odyssey? It's an RPG that came out on 360, made by the developer called Mistwalker. Wait, was that Mistwalker? Regardless, it's old Squaresoft devs that wanted to make a really sad and cool RPG that has just the best stories that I cry to a lot. I'm back. Do other animals beside humans get vanished too? I don't know. They did not elaborate on that at all. Mind you, I haven't seen an animal yet, so...
It's been...
Oh. I swear to God, don't forget me now. You hear? I don't know if you guys remember, for anyone that was here for Lost Odyssey, but that story, Don't Forget Me Now, you hear? I still think about that shit. That fucked me up. Do I need to turn up volume? I'll do it. Can one of you speak so I can know?
I'm sorry about earlier.
We're good.
The beach was not your fault.
last time they arrived on Normandy
No,
during
it
D-Day,
was-
and like everyone died.
I convinced Alan to land there.
So, we can rest a bit? But, the moon is bright. I want to keep moving.
Have you learned nothing from the beach?
No, I am not leaving Mael alone a minute longer than I have to.
But right now, it's just the two of us, and I don't want to bring Mael your corpse. We have to think every step through. The man on the beach, you saw what he did. But more than that, you saw his face.
He was old. Not allowed to be old. It's illegal.
He must be what? 50? 60? Yet he survived the Gommage.
The Gommage
We
is when they
don't
go
know
poof.
who we're dealing with. We lost everyone in an instant.
Exactly. He killed us all so easily. He doesn't need to fake a message.
Lucien. Lucien died to save me. And Tristan. Margot, they all...
How did Lune make it out? I mean, I know she's like
I
really
am
skilled,
not
but damn.
letting Mael die out here. I'm taking her home.
What? No, no, no! We have a
She's
mission!
got like
Oh,
10
fuck the
years she
mission.
can live.
Fuck the mission, Lune! What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do? We're gonna take down the paintress, just the three of us? My gun and your sparks?
I didn't take you for a coward.
I'm not a coward.
You swore the oath. When one falls, we continue.
Yes, I know.
When one falls. When one falls. Not if. When. We knew not all of us would make it. But we continue. As long as even one of us stands, our fight is not over.
But I'm not afraid to fight, it's just Mael.
Mael swore the same oath.
I know that!
She chose her life. You and I... Come on, we always said the future of Lumiere is more important than
Any individual life, yes.
Do you still believe that? Do you still believe that? Do you?
Is the silence not like incriminating?
I hope I do.
Dude, the eye roll. Holy shit. That eye roll was intense.
Fuck the mission. Really?
So eloquent.
Sorry.
Yeah, you got that nice poignant 33 fucking written on a tower out in the distance. I assume that's what we're heading towards, is that tower. So basically there's some giant lady who paints a number on the tower, and then, you know, anyone older than that number just goes poof. So we're gonna go kill the giant lady. I assume that's, like, the whole process here. I don't really need to get more complicated than that. I need a music record. Oh yeah, camp. That's what we're doing right now. Imagine that there's a good character that you like, and there's an absolute mystique around him, and then they tell you the character has been in another character that all this time that showed himself to be pathetic, useless, and generally vile. All at the same time, they tried twice to whitewash bad characters in a bad way. By whitewash, you mean absolve of guilt, I assume? If it has somehow worked out with the first one, then the second one, it's probably the worst scenario decision in the history of mankind. Also, you know what I got from those 3 dragon trials? A fucking sword. Honestly, I kind of like that. They build a character up that you might like or appreciate, and then they kind of like snatch it from you. I think that's like, I don't know if storytelling is the right word for that, but I think that's a good build-up. Because remember that the opposite of love is not hate, it's apathy. So the worst thing you can do is be apathetic towards a character. Hate is like the other side of the coin, you know what I mean? Like, there's a value in disliking a character. I think that's really well done when they do it right. Write in the journal of Gustave's apprentices. What the fuck does that mean? Gustave finds a spot where he can be alone. He spends some time writing in his journal. He writes about how dangerous the Neverons are, but how beautiful the continent is. He hopes that one day his apprentices will read everything he wrote.
For those who come after.
Gustave heads back. Oh, okay. Find Mael and search for a path through the flying waters. To bed. The trouble is, they're not trying to make this character look evil. He just stays the same, but now you know his secret. There's value in that. In that kind of, like, betrayal of your expectations of, like, what they've led you to believe up to that point. There is value in that. I can't describe it enough, like, accurately enough, but there really is value in hating a character that you once liked. Tons of media do that kind of thing, and, like, they're all almost unanimously. Why he's so big? I didn't realize that was... Oh, shit. Like, for example, Persona 5, Maruki does that. You expect him to be good, and then you learn his secret. Mind you, his secret's not some, like, evil thing. For the most part. I just recently learned that he wasn't in base game. Which makes sense, but I never considered it.
This will be useful.
Arigato. That's why I pushed him onto you? Yeah, super important. He's the, what was it, Akechi? No, Adachi. Which Adachi is in base game, isn't he? Or 4? Marie, yeah, Marie wasn't, just like Kasumi wasn't. However, I was under the assumption Adachi was in base game, because that makes sense. And so, when Maruki happened, I just assumed he was base game. I didn't realize they wrote him in just like they did Marie and Kasumi. Because he just integrates so well into Persona 5. It makes sense when you look at it because he doesn't interact with any of the other characters, really. But, like, you can tell Kasumi is DLC. You can tell, without a doubt. I don't think anyone can tell. If they didn't know, I don't think anyone could tell that Maruki was DLC. He is so integrated. It's really well done. Boys, are we underwater? I'm unclear what's happening right now. Are these air bubbles or water bubbles? We've got to be underwater. How are we breathing right now, right? Like, we have to be underwater. Or is it backwards? Is it That's sick as shit. There's a humpback whale up there. That's so cool. That's so fucking cool, dude. Oh shit, a manta ray! Oh man, I love the water. Scuttlefish. Whales and manta are cute. It depends on the whale, but I agree. I hate
68.
normal-looking fish like salmon.
Melody's expedition.
Mind you, like,
You know
trout
the
can be
commanders of
pretty
every
good.
expedition.
Expedition 68. Their boat was blown into the air by a storm.
What the fuck?
Lumiere lost sight of it, but assumed they crashed on the continent.
And they survived. A storm, at least.
All right, let's keep moving.
I think I gotta bump the volume up.
Mael must be close by.
I think what we do, alright. So I'm at 70% system volume. I'll bump up the system volume by 100% and lower everything else by 30. Whoa, 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 I don't need that. So like this can go down to 65, this can go down to 70, that can go down to 45. We'll bump this up to 100. Potentially? That might be good. The human urge to pet. I love the concept of cute aggression. When something is so cute, you like, I have to squeeze this thing until it pops. So someone brought up a valid point about Kasumi recently. She's kind of the Patty of Persona 5 Remake, or, sorry, Royal. That isn't what they said, but I equated. I would agree. Yeah, Patty doesn't really add anything. Kasumi does. She's integral to the story of Royal. But, because, like, Sumire and Kasumi, but she does feel not shoehorned, but, like, written after the fact. Axolotl are adorable.
An advantage.
I regret the Natural Habitat shorts. They came out with plushies for an axolotl and an otter. And it was like $55 for the otter plushie. Mind you, it was like 10 inches. And it had like magnetic hands that you could, you know, it came with like a rock and stuff like that. A rock and a clam. I really wanted it. And I regret not getting it a lot. It's so cute. Let me, one sec. Alright, so the problem is that the character is not made so that you hate him or that you have conflicting feelings. No, they spent the whole game trying to wash away the actions of this character. All the actions led to the collapse of the kingdom, the death of the prince, and everything that happens in the story, but Atlas just wants you to love the character. I'm not sure. Atlas doesn't do stuff like that. They want you to be conflicted about the character, that you appreciated them before you knew the secret, and then once you know the secret, you're like, man, but like, I get it. You know, like with Maruki, the idea is like, is he wrong necessarily? All he wants to do is make people happy. It's like, do you agree with his idea of the way he makes people happy by like forcing them to not be challenged and to live the life copacetically? And some people will say yes, and some people will be like, no, life is about challenge, life will be about like growth. So, I don't think Atlas has ever really been in the business of making you directly hate a character. They kind of want you to understand that, like, each coin has two sides to it. I got my second chance to get Shumo. I'm super pissed. If they Natural Habitat Shorts does another chance to get Kevin the Otter, I will absolutely pay money for that. I'll pay $55. It was so cute. I smiled during Persona 5 and Persona 4 endings, cried during Persona 3, cried during Shin Megami Tensei 4. They dare to ruin everything in Metaphor. A good game with a shitty ending. That is a little sad, especially considering Metaphor was like the one I was interested in the most. Like, I've played 4 and 5, but Metaphor just looks a little better to me. But, Back again. Well, this area is damn beautiful. I bet Subnut 2 won't even look this good. Probably. Look, there's a humpback whale up there. I forget, so you have a bunch of fish here. Where's the other fish? Manta ray. There it is. What do they call this thing? Oh, okay, that's not. Alright, ignore the fact that it just clipped into the rock there. There's a specific name for this type of fish. I don't know what it is. Very cool looking, though. You know, I don't like normal fish. I don't like those things floating around, flounder, and... They can all whatever, but like, you know, the unique fish, the manta rays, whatever that is, Sunfish? Sunfish are a meme for some reason. I don't get why. I don't know. Do sunfish get this big? I thought sunfish were notoriously small. Maybe this is just, you know, like this game. I love the way it looks, and I know it's real. There's real fish that look like that. Sunfish are fucking huge. Oh. Never mind, I don't know. What is the fuck is this? What is this? Huh. Amalalola. They get enormous in the ocean. In freshwater, a different sunfish appears. Oh. So that might be what I know. The freshwater sunfish. I didn't realize they were saltwater.
This will be useful.
Wait. Evron. Looks like a different species.
Doesn't matter. They're between us and Mael.
They die like the rest! Looking stream related right now for a quick picture. You know I don't normally do this, so you're looking. Ah! Ah! Sorry, I'm fine. Gonna need to turn down the sound effects a little bit. Get kicked. Burn? Come on. Holy shit, that's a big fish! Burn to the ground! Look at this shit, guys. Goddamn! Let me get the other one. The other one's better. Look at this shit. That's a big fucking fish! Woof. You think they taste good? I want some sunfish sushi. Is that wrong? Freshwater, brackish, saltwater. Brackish is in between the extremes. So basically when salt is applied to the fish, they grow. Interesting. Huggable dopey? I don't want to eat them. I want to eat them. Did you see that thing? That thing was huge. God, I want sushi. Think of my next paycheck. We're going out.
Nice.
Nice. All right, let me. Oh, sorry, one sec. I gotta read this. Okay, let me explain this. Maruki wanted to build a perfect world because of his past and Kasumi's suffering. And what does this character from Metaphor want? Well, he wanted to make the kingdom a better place, and after the death of all of his loved ones, he simply gave up. His colleagues destroyed the kingdom. He died and burned the future generation to rebuild the kingdom without doing anything himself. How the fuck can he be justified? I don't know. I guess he can be justified with his actions prior to revealing his secret. Huh? Huh? When was the last time I got it? Oh, I don't keep track of that shit. Get shot! Bang! I missed the head? How? Well, that one I understand. That one I also don't judge me, Chad. It's fine. He set fast! He set fast!
Chroma is flowing.
Ice, shatter.
I hit him with the slow. I don't know if I'm that.
Lune, watch out!
What do you mean? All right, we're fine. We're just gonna healing light, I think.
Ready
Dude,
to evade.
that's not good.
Ready to evade.
What do you mean that hit? I believe in healing light being better. I also need to turn the sound effects down even further. I missed. Oh, we're fine. Bing. This game certainly has a style going for it. I love it. Style will always be more important than fidelity, and this game has both, to be honest. All right, let me turn down the sound effects a little bit. I'm gonna tailor the sound shit.
Well, that will help.
I know. 20% chance to apply Mark on free aim shot. I don't know what Mark does. What does Mark do? It takes 3. She doesn't do free aim. What am I doing? He does free aim. We will SOS shell. That's a real thing. Fantastic. Alright, so for him, marking shots is good. That'll work. Alright, this game, I also enjoy how brisk the animations are. After that last JRPG you played, where every fight was like 20 minutes. Yeah, we still, to this day, reference Legend of Dragoon. More importantly, in my own... Actually, never mind. It doesn't matter. Yeah, Legend of Dragoon... Honestly, I didn't hate Legend of Dragoon. The animations were way too long, but that game still holds up. Rod Typhoon! Gust of Wind! Sorry, I have to do that right. Gust of Wind! Dance! My bad. I had to do that correctly. I've always said that an RPG will always be dependent on how snappy the animations are, like the enjoyment. And you know what? Get shot. Mark is a status effect that increases the next damage received by the character by 50%. Mark only affects 1 instance of damage. Is that good? He dodged it anyway! Oh, these are flyers, probably. Chrome Catalyst. I still don't know what to do with this. Also, how you doing, Aliha? What up? Oh wait, hold on. I missed some chat. All right. I did not eat sushi actually. What do you eat with friends? Dude, there's so much more you can eat than just sushi. How about some Korean barbecue? Magic showing the strongest human quality, eating something because you can. My whole life is food, man. It's like the only thing that gives me happiness. Holy shit! Someone has to find out if it's good, right? Bang, 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 bang. I don't need to... No longer need to bang him.
A storm is coming.
Bang, 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 bang. Someone, yeah, imagine how many people it took to figure out how to prepare pufferfish. They were like, I want to eat this so badly, I'm gonna figure out the part of pufferfish that kills me.
Well, that
That's the dream right there. Last week was so damn busy and depressed. Most of the week and weekend, we just didn't have time for stuff. I don't envy that. I don't want to say that's going to be this weekend for me, because even at my like most stressful points, I feel like it's probably less stressful than most other people's. However, I do empathize. So like, hopefully this weekend is much better for you. This week specifically. Humans eat such weird things that logically should have never been considered edible, yet were anyways. Like pufferfish? Seriously, what the fuck? Who looks at something and is like, yeah, I want to eat that? Like, like snakes or eel. I wouldn't look at I wouldn't look at eel like a single time and be like, yeah, I want to eat that. And somehow eel is like my favorite fucking sushi. God, I love unagi. I also finished watching Lane yesterday. That anime is insane, and I love the opening. You know, I've never seen Lane. I only know about it from, like, cultural aspect. Because it's a classic. But I've never actually watched it myself. I don't know how crazy that gets. It's weird. I do know that. That's, what was the other one? Tenka, what's the word for telephone? Or like, is it Denki? No, Denki is electricity. What's telephone? Paranoia agent? Yeah, paranoia agent. That's crazy. Denwa. Yes, that one. Denwa. There's an anime that is Lane adjacent that I had watched. Also, this game is giving me odd Haven vibes, if you remember that game. I do! How could I not? That was the one where I read smut on stream. I doubled back somehow. I haven't read smut very often on stream, but Haven was... There was one moment in that game where they were talking about the sheets being crusty after the exploits of the night before, and I was like, alright. Alright, I don't need to be reading this shit on stream. Then what? I've been watching an anime called To Be Hero X. Oh shit. Oh! Socks as stiff as aluminum foil. Oh, that's not good. I tried. I tried. I fucking tried, guys. I fucking tried. The Lumieras. No, wait, hold on. He's got 4. I can 1, 2. Oh, he's dead. 3, 4. That'll work. What do you mean?
Feel the burn.
I recall one dialogue from the boyfriend, you know, you mean my penis? I don't recall that. That does not surprise me in that game. That was like, I don't want to call it obnoxiously horny, but the writers were really pent up when they wrote that game, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, turn-based combat where you have to aim, that's really cool. This is actually, people have likened this to Persona, just because of the style of the combat itself, like the style of the UI and stuff like that. I wouldn't disagree. It's like Persona, Mario RPG, and Lost Odyssey had like some weird...
This will be useful.
Some weird love child, I don't know. So like, if you notice at the bottom right, you see that 4? Those bars represent my action points. They increase 1 every turn. There's other ways to generate AP. However, you use 1 bullet, 1 AP per bullet. So like now I'm 3, 2, 1, 0. And then I get my turn. You can also use your AP on skills, like what she does with her little ice lance and shit like that. It dodged?
Lune, watch out!
Lune, watch out! Oh, that was fast.
Get ready.
Bang. Bang. naval mine balloon? Yeah, it's here to depth charges. When did I level 7? It seems to me that Lane is just as good a representation of the Japanese era of the 90s. Technology development, depression, and fear of loneliness. Aren't those, like, traits that kind of define every generation? I don't know. You know, we, as, like, you know, I'm 35 years old. I was born in 89. It's easy to think to myself that everyone born around the same time as I do, like, we all think and feel the same thing. But at the same time, loneliness has been a pervasive issue through everyone's life, right? It's doing everyone, it's doing the people before me and after me an injustice to think that being alone and being scared of being alone is
Slow down. We don't
something
know what's
unique to
inside
me
yet.
or my generation. Oh, shit, a flag. I have like 2 levels. Easy. Yes, but who will write about it? Or will he make a cartoon? Look, my... Will he make a cartoon? Pendleton Ward and Rebecca Sugar taught me that my generation can only express themselves through children's cartoons, alright? I don't like it, but it is what it is. Oh, were we luck maxing? No, we weren't luck maxing on him. What were we doing with him? Let's get 3 vitality and 3 agility. Or maybe might. Let's go might. Let's average out might and luck. We also learned that from them that sometimes it's best to just stop. And they did. That's the best part about that. Pendleton Ward moved on to a different project. Rebecca Sugar left and let someone else ruin Adventure Time. Like, she was like, nah, I'm done with this shit. Someone else can fuck up that. And they did. That's the best part. Someone else did, in fact, fuck up Adventure Time. Dude, she does not scale with might at all. What happened? Really? I want to. I do. Rebecca's a strange beast to me, but I like Adventure Time and where it went. I don't think she had any say from, like, Elements Plus. I'm pretty sure she left, like, right before Elements happened. But I'm not entirely sure. I know that prior to Elements, it was, like, every other episode was written by Rebecca Sugar, and then, you know, it was written... Every other episode from that point was written by someone else. But I don't think she had any influence on the show past, like, Elements. But I might be making that shit up, so... I'm prone to do that, you know, make shit up. Oh, Adventure Time? I didn't know she was involved in Adventure Time like that. Oh, she was, yeah. Pendleton Ward was where, like, he made Adventure Time, and then she took over after he left. I don't want to say took over, because that's not necessarily true. There's a whole team. But then she went on to make Steven Universe. I don't want marking shot. Fuck that. That's actually really good. I'm buying that. Bing! Alright, what was I doing with her? I wanted the water damage. The Steven Universe peaked when the hand happened. Wasn't it like... like the beginning of Season 2 or the end of Season 1 or some shit? Yeah, that was like right. I guess there were only 3 seasons of Steven Universe, but is that a door?
Look, there's a door inside.
What do do you
Sometimes
mean,
empty.
what?
Let's go.
He was like, what do you want? There's a fucking door. You're in the middle of like an ocean or something,
Someone
man.
lives here.
Interesting door. Enigmatic man. Alright, so Adventure Time peaked with bacon pancakes. Steven Universe peaked with Cookie Cat.
Where are we? This
That was
is...
episode 2. I know. That was before Steven's voice got all fucking high pitched and whingy. Oh, Cookie Cat! The hand episode was episode 51. Nah, the end. I don't know what you specifically mean by hand episode then, because they get ambushed by the hand at the end of season 1. Actually, no, wait. Yeah, 51 is the end of season 1. Yeah, because it was 26 episodes, or, 26 quote-unquote episodes, but they were divided in 2. Yeah, each episode was 11 minutes, and there were 52 episodes in the first season or something like that. Just like Adventure Time. Let me in! Jasper poofed Garnet. Garnet's first and only poof? I think so. That was where she had to come back as the 2 individually, right? I am an eternal flame, baby! That line is so good. I always like the line read, you got it, dude. So, yeah, fucking Ruby chilling at the diner table. I am an eternal flame, baby! As she smashed the table. Fantastic moment. That episode was gay. Where the hell are we going? Mile?
Mael?
Gustav,
Brother, don't get me started. I'm gonna start choking up.
are you real?
Oh.
Well, you sure smell real enough.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I thought that you... On the beach, I saw you, and I couldn't, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have, I should have come for you, and
It's okay. It's okay.
I was worried.
Made it.
How did you end up here?
I don't know. It's all a blur. I remember everyone at the beach. Then I woke up here.
Okay.
With him. He's been helping me a lot.
Uh-huh.
He reinforced all my pictos.
What is he?
I'm not sure. He doesn't really talk.
The chroma around him. It's quite different from the Nevrons.
I love fucking Gustav's looking at this faceless demon, and he's just hand on the shoulder of Mael, like, thank God you're alive. Holy shit, that is a mood. Why does everyone never clean their fucking faces? Do you see running water anywhere? I don't even know that we were in water with the fish. I feel like it was the opposite. The fish were like floating around breathing air, and there were like water
There was a
bubbles
message
floating
at the indigo tree.
Do you know who left it?
A message?
Where is she?
Maybe. No. I don't know.
Damn, her head big. What the fuck? Her head's so big. That's fine. I thought Gustav's was big. Jesus Christ. And this game's aesthetic, I love it. It's so, like... I don't know how to describe it. I'm not one privy to much European, like, influence when it comes to architecture or narrative design or anything like that. So this is pretty wholly unique to me. But if I have ever seen a game that is dripping with French influence, I feel like this is definitely it. It's like Art Deco, I think. I have no clue. I took... what was it? In college, I took introductory to, like... It was an art science class about what makes art good. And I got halfway through the year before I skipped the rest of the lectures. Like, I don't know. It's not my kind of thing. The entire class. Golden Ratio. Steampunk crossed with Lovecraftian Victorian era whimsy. That is so many things jam-packed into one thing. I mean, there's definitely this traditional, like, European design to it. I don't know what to call that. That'll do it. Yo, I want to play guitar in a 5-guitar band. Is it an electric acoustic? It's too thin to be an acoustic. Huh. This building alone has so much geometric patterning. Geometric patterning. Sorry. I'm like reading things together and blurring them because I'm an idiot. You want that harp? Let me look at that harp. I learned that they make harps that can be amplified, that have a 1/4 cable or adapter that you can plug a 1/4 cable into straight into an amp. It's a real fucking thing. I didn't recently learn that, but I did learn that semi-recently. I know that because there's a YouTuber that I stumbled into that actually uses effects pedals with her harp. So she'll plug her harp into an effect pedal and then plug that into an amp. And it sounds crazy as shit. And I love it. It's like electric violins. That's a real thing? I mean, it makes sense that that's a real thing, but I'd never seen one before. It's kind of cool. This feels like the rare time a game doesn't sacrifice everything just for good visuals. It actually has soul instead of feeling an inch deep. They knew what they wanted with this game, which is the impressive part of it. So apparently this game was like, what, 30 ex-Ubisoft devs? Let me get the save out. But they had an idea of what they wanted out of a game, and they made it. Which is always, like, the biggest thing to me when it comes to developers, is the idea, especially when you have a crew. Supposedly, this team is, like, 30 people deep. And when you start adding more people, you know, the vision gets blurred. So it's like, this is proof that you can have a small team make a beautiful game with a very specific design involved. Sure.
Again. We just trained earlier.
You can understand it? Alright.
Alright. But this time I have backup.
We're the backup, chat. Attacks announced with a jump flare. Weird little symbol. Must be jumped. These attacks can't... Oh, shit! This is Sekiro! What is the move where you stomp the enemy's thrust attack? Shit. Very specific, and I love it. Jump is A. You can trigger a counterattack pressing right trigger. A spear stomp, what was it? Right? Like, I don't remember. It was like the, had a very specific name. Something counter, right? Very cool, though, but very specific. Boo! Boo! Alright, so his head is...
A storm is coming.
For you, I want to immolate.
Feel the burn.
En garde!
En garde. My L skill will change your battle stance. Defensive stance takes less damage and gains 1 AP per parry or dodge, which is sick. Offensive stance deals more damage but takes increased damage, not great. Virtuous stance deals a lot more damage. Every time you switch, you get 1 AP. Switch between stances without interruption to maximize her skill's effects. Offensive switch, spark, and perce. Is that perce? Perce? Offensive switch switches my L to offensive. Spark and perce switch to offensive. Use offensive switch to switch to offensive. Okay. Defenseless? What the fuck does that do? Increases by 25% the damage received by the character. Oh shit. Mikiri counter, yes. Whoops. There is no way I'm going to react to that in time. There's no way. You, Ice Lance. What do you mean I can't Ice Lance? Kick.
Dodge, Gustav.
En garde!
En garde. Alright, offensive stance deals more damage. At the end of turn, my L will revert to stanceless unless she uses a skill that switches her to a different stance, or uses her base attack. Spark has additional effects, applies more burn stacks to the target, increasing burn damage it receives. After casting Spark, my L will switch to defensive. Where does that indicate that she switches to defensive stance? Is it the weird symbol next to the 3? Oh, I guess it is. She's level 5?!
That was fun, but I think we've had enough training today. You could come with us if you like. If that's a yes, we'll see you at the camp.
What is he, Withers? Ooh, the Mikiri counter. I kept spelling it wrong, but remembered it phonetically. Mikiri. This game knows. New thing happens. What does that do? Game tells you right away. It's pretty valuable. As long as they keep it succinct and, like, you know, I don't need a 20-minute tutorial, right? She's got 15 points. What is her weapon scale on? What does her skill tree look like? I got 3 skill points available. It's not much. Perce, medium target, physical damage, 1 hit, increase the damage to marked targets. That's sick. Works fantastically with Gustav. Dude, do you see her leaning with it right now? She is so leaning with it. He hasn't called you bitchless yet? Soon. What about maidenless? I do feel a little maidenless right now. The curator looks like one of the ash zombies in Morrowind infected with Corpus. He does! That's actually a really, yeah, one of the ash zombies. That's a really good point. Yeah, he does. Maidenless is just a nicer way to say bitchless. Alright, so Swift Stride. Low target physical damage, 1 hit, switches to Virtuous Stance if target is burning, of which they will always be burning, and it regains 2 AP. Yeah, that's a gimme. It will. I currently have like a beautiful burning build right now. Apply Shell, reducing damage taken. To up to 3. I can just put allies in Shell? For 3 AP? For 3 turns? That sounds really good. Degagement. What do you mean degagement? Is that a word? Degagement? Degage? The way you've gotten upgrades almost seems like a roguelike format. No, consider this like a skill tree. So to get this one, I have to get that one. To get that one, I have to get that one, and it moves down. And, you know, as you can see, they each cost sequentially more AP, so you kind of have to wait between levels. So, it's more to think like a Borderlands skill tree or something like that. I mean, where you found items that gave incremental improvements. Where did we find items that gave incremental improvements? Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, I wanted to look at her weapon. What button does weapons? Mael. Her weapon is called Maelum? It scales off of only vitality. Sure. As for Pictos, empowering attack sounds good. Yeah, give that to her instead of Lune. Sure, Shell for her, because she's going to be low on vitality, I think. And I think... How much is burning shots as a Picto? I think I have to remove the Picto first. How does this fucking work? How the hell do I edit skill? Edit Lumina's. 3? Alright, well I don't need cleansing tents. That's... how many... Okay, I've got it. Never mind, I've got it. Burning shots is on, right? Yeah. Burning shots and dodger are on. Perfect. Which means I can even apply dead energy. Okay, we're fine. So yeah, when it comes to skills and equipment and stuff like that, it's a little hard to explain. Think of it like Final Fantasy IX. You equip a skill, you learn it, and then you can equip it in the, like... Yeah, you equip it like you would the skill in Final Fantasy IX, if you are familiar with that game. I like the burning energy. She's got critical burn. She can, oh, yeah, that'll work. Empowering attack is 10? That's crazy. Alright, that seems good to me. She's fine. She's got my Elim. I need to upgrade upgrade her attributes. It feels weird for her to be slower than everyone else. I don't like not having anything in defense at all. However, I think it's probably... No. Is it fine? Yeah, that's fine. Oh god, Gustav has no defense? Let's... What? No wonder he's getting shredded. I take no blame for that. That's not my fault. That seems decent. We'll keep upgrading. Alright, and so for her, I need to get to 6 so I can get Crippling Tsunami. Think this game has influence from Elder Scrolls? No. If there is, I don't see it. I'm gonna give her Shell. Alright, let's move on.
We should go to the manor and maybe learn something.
Yeah, or we could get back to the Indigo Tree.
Noko's usually here. I wonder where...
Where the fuck is Noko?
Is that a Gestrel?
Stop that, you big hairy brush face. Can't you see they're human? Noko's a bit dramatic, but if you're nice, Noko will trade you lots of useful items for Chroma.
So the tales are true. Perhaps the grandest in the Esquier exist too. Are there more Gestrels like you? I'd love to meet them.
Okay, you silly squad. Their village is not far from here.
Oh, really?
Lune,
I know. Don't have time for detours.
yeah, we need to get to the Paintress.
There's another sea between here and the Paintress.
Oh, Christ.
Noko, as the best Gestrel merchant ever, I bet you know a solution, yeah? Come on, you broomhead, I know you know.
Well, I guess you'll get to meet more Gestrels.
She's so smug about it. Gestrel merchants, sorry, that's Gestrel for all my giffers, travel across the world offering rare and powerful artifacts in exchange for Chroma. However, their most powerful items are reserved only for the mightiest of warriors. Impress the merchant by defeating them in a duel to access their secret inventory. What is this creature? I wouldn't even begin to know. I need to mention that this game... Alright, so we've mentioned Persona influences on the UI, Lost Odyssey influence on the combat design, Paper Mario influence on the combat design. There is a very near thing going on with the creature design. There is some incredibly near stuff going on here. I don't know how to better say it. Fight the merchant. Chroma Catalyst. I don't even know what to do with these things. I have them. What do I do with them? I will fight the merchant. What? I'll go with Gustav, I guess. Yeah, what is this music? Lumiera Assault. Whoops. Whoops. Whoa! Gee, Billy! The timing is so strange on this shit. Alright, our overcharge is almost max. We can max it next turn. In our rear back for the punch. Well, you did too? I wasn't even looking at the screen. Alright, overcharge time.
For those who come after.
That was so loud. That is some insane damage. Worthy. Special. Exposing attack. Base attack applies defenseless for 1 turn. That's kind of good. You just did a backflash? No, it's Chidori, thank you. Chidori! I like marking shots. We will replace this with exposing attack on him. You Kaisen, it's Jujutsu. You know, I've never seen Kaisen Jujutsu. I watched like 2 episodes of it and I was not enthralled, to be honest. Seemed interesting enough, but like, eh. Eh. Oh, I had mentioned, sorry, I've been watching a show called To Be Hero X. It's a Chinese, like,
These dead Nevrons. Who could have done this?
3D
Yes.
kind of anime.
So you didn't just stay in your mansion.
The premise is that superheroes are created in the world based on how much people believe that they can be superheroes. So if the general public accepts you as a superhero, you are a superhero. And you are whatever they say you are. And it's pretty fucking interesting, I have to say.
There's a path through the boat.
That anchor doesn't look man-made.
Bang. Damn. Bang.
A storm is coming.
Wasn't Iceland supposed to do something strange? Oh, that's right. Iceland's immolation. I had it backwards.
Finesse and grace.
He's not burning, is he? Powerless is a debuff that reduces the character's damage by 20%. Oh, that's sick. Ooh! Ah! There was a second! I got the parry off. I was so excited. Ooh! Okay. Bang, 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 bang. I think it's Spark at this point.
A storm is
5 burns?
Feel the burn.
A Brularum. New weapon from Ael. Agility and luck scaling? I don't... Wait, how does this work? I've never seen a weapon that can be upgraded like that. It's better. Level 4 critical hits apply burn. Base attack apply burn. 100% chance to, well, stanceless? Stanceless? Oh, I see. Okay. I've seen an anime called X. It's about a bunch of dragons. It was on early Netflix. I watched it on my Nintendo Wii when I was a kid. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Combat presentation is very dynamic. It's very cinematic. I like it. Mind you, I can't see much when I'm hitting, like, quick time events, but...
A storm is coming.
Thermal transfer. Lowest damage 2 hits, gains 4 AP if the target is burning. Then neither of them are. So Avatar time!
Rise!
I appreciate so much that if you press the button early, you get a second chance. What a small but amazing little thing that this game does for you, the player. Yo, you get bonus EXP for not taking damage? That's sick. What's the power system called? I think it's just power. I don't know how to better say that. I think it's just power. Let's look here. Yeah, it's just power. Ooh, nice hiccup. Draw! Oh, the dynamic music! Oh, it's like I'm listening to Fodlin Winds all over again. Holy shit.
Chroma is flowing.
I should have killed that thing. Spark.
Flames. On me.
Get ready. Get ready.
I tried. Ooh, get burned and then get shot. 8? Why does he have 8 AP? Just bullets, baby! God, this combat feels so good, man. Like, when it's going, it goes, and it feels really good to play. I wonder if I should get more booze. It's probably a bad idea. But it might be early enough in the day that I'll be alright tomorrow. Who knows? Grandma making pork chops the size of steak ribeye. Oh shit. You know, in Japan they do that. They make tonkotsu, which is like pork chops over, like fried pork chops over rice. And I remember seeing some of like the thickest fucking pork chops you'll ever see in your life.
An advantage.
That shit looks so good. Can be consumed to reallocate a character skill points. Oh shit. I'm not the biggest fan of pork chops though. Usually they're, even if you like tenderize them, they still seem kind of tough to me. Japanese food is tasty. I've never had anything other than sushi. You know, there's tons of Japanese foods that I'd be willing to try. Tonkotsu, donburi, oyakudon, stuff like that, but I've never had it.
Well, that will help.
50% increased free aim damage. What the Oh, that's so good for Gustav! That's so good for my boy! Sorry, critical burns gotta go. No, not that. No. Ramen's Japanese? Traditionally, no. Ramen is, I think, Korean or Chinese first, and then the Japanese adopted it. Bang. Bang. Oh, yeah, shit. Let me see what Maya does. She gets a... she's just like... She's got Pictos. Boring. His name is Gustav. Yeah, we've got Gustav, Lune,
It's
and
forging
Mael.
something. So they have intelligence.
Can we talk to him? Ah! We're gonna get rid of the small guy first. I even put Mark on it for what? That was so stupid. Stun is a status effect that prevents the character from playing. When is it my turn to play the video game?
Flames on me.
Let the ink flow.
Feel the burn.
Oh, the burn is so good. That was a victory scream? That's so sick. The Kularam. Oh, man. Sword and gun is a neat combo. Yeah, Meshi is losing himself. He's not here, or if he is currently beside himself. Those swashbuckler gun sword combo. Lumina learned. Kularam.
We can use that.
I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh, Chroma Catalyst. Eventually, I'm gonna figure out what the fuck that is. So, things I'm learning. All of Lune's weapons will end with IM. All of Gustav's weapons will end with AM. All of Mael's weapons will end in UM. At least that seems to be the case up to this point. Ooh. What the hell? Look at that. That looks so cool. What? Up we go. Upgrade attributes, learn skills, rest, fast travel. How come I can't upgrade weaponry yet? How come they have told me all about this damn weaponry shit and they have not let me upgrade weaponry? Oh, what? All that work I put into her luck and it doesn't even matter anymore? That's so sad. That's so sad for me. Alright, for him... Doesn't matter until I unlock more skills for him. For her, what is this? Deals highest single target physical damage 3 hits if in virtuous stance, stay in virtuous stance, and can break. The Fleuret Fury. I don't remember what break does. 6 AP is so much, oh my god. That's a lot of fucking AP, boys. Mezzo Forte reapplies current stance and gives 2 to 4 AP. So that's like a turn skip kind of thing. You stay in your stance and get AP. I'm okay with that. That's kind of cool. Deals medium single target fire damage. Applies 3 burn. Defensive stance applies more. Rain of fire. You know what? 1 AP, I'll learn the Thunder Spell. It's 1 fucking AP. How can you say no?
Well, that will help.
50% increased break damage on base attack. I don't know what break damage is. I've been privy to many things in this game. I have no idea what the fuck break damage is at this point. I kind of want to wrap it up, but I also kind of want to fight a boss before we start. Before we wrap it up. Hello. Hey. The music is so sick. Gotta slurp away regardless. Well, you know I appreciate you being here, so hopefully you, Alright, he'll die to burns. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. He didn't die to burns! He did, however, get absolutely dumpstered.
Let's spill some ink.
Powerful. Is there one of these that did extra damage if they were burning? Yes.
From fire.
She's now virtuous.
Let me paint death!
That's some good damage. Parry and anchor, sure, exactly. You have a good day yourself? You know I will. I'll have to try and be more present for this game sometime. It looks quite cool. I don't know when the next time we're gonna stream this is. It's kind of like a... I wouldn't call this a one-off, but it's not like a regular thing that I mean, I want to make it a regular thing, but I just don't know. It's so recent. I cannot get over the transition on the music. It's so sick.
Chroma's flowing.
Sometimes you just gotta toph him, chat. You just gotta hit him with the toph. He's not burning.
Flames. On me.
He will die to that. Later, Rev. Go have a good night. You know, that makes me wonder, is Subnautica 2 supposed to be this year? I don't even know. Also, where is my damn map? Not that I'm lost. I would never be lost. I've never been lost a day in my life. I'm just, temporarily confused about where I am. Oh,
Expedition 68. Elodie.
Elodie.
It's a miracle any of us survived. We were caught in the maelstrom and flung from wave to wave. We lost the moon and the stars, condemned to a never-ending darkness of punishing rain and raging clouds. The Paintress sent a storm to overcome us, but it is we who have overcome the storm. After surviving that, crushing those Nevrons was almost an afterthought. Strength and resilience, it's how we survived that storm, and it's how we grabbed victory. It wasn't even a battle. It was an ink bath. We squeezed those Nevs dry. But this new one looks tougher than the others.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzy. What the He has an anchor for a head. Holy shit. That's rough, buddy. What up, Rhino? How you doing? Is this, I feel like that's probably the way we're supposed to go. I'm gonna go into the pit. Dude, I fucking love the depth charges. However, I still cannot determine whether I am underwater or if the water is the bubbles. Tired mood. I think next save point will wrap it up. What the fuck is this? I'm in! Is that 3 of them? Oh my god. Yeah, they don't have a weak point, seemingly. I'm gonna weird it out.
A storm is coming. Rise!
Why did I do that? What a waste. Bang. Alright, shield its allies. You can do that?
Gustav, don't die!
Danger!
Didn't expect a light stream? Who does?
Let the ink flow.
Boo! Lumiere is not gonna help. I should have recovered my ill. Hindsight.
Danger!
Get ready.
I pressed the. I was late. I was like, I pressed the button. I didn't press the button, chat. I was late.
Finesse and
I didn't want to be
grace.
late, but I was. 1, 2, 1, 2.
I'm ready.
I have green. Is that good? Wait, I shouldn't have green. I should have... Oh, yeah, no, we're fine. Alright, so Ice Lance is gonna be good.
Ice shatter.
Oh, that was so good! Oh, he's gonna live the burn because of the shield. It's fucked up. Won't live this though. I don't have anything to do in defensive stance. Alright, I've got Universal and Blue. I can immolate for cool damage. You know, let's try Thunderfall.
Lightning, strike.
What the fuck? That was crazy. What was that? Yeesh. I still don't know what this is, though. It's just some light platforming, boys.
Perfect.
An additional Lumina point to a character. Useful. Is that all this is? I think I'm fine with that. Not everything needs to be this crazy thing. Alright, so whether or not we fight a boss, I think next flag will stop.
So many. I don't like this.
What am I even looking at? What am I even looking at?
Merde. This one is gigantic.
Avoid those at all costs.
Yeah, you don't fucking say. What? Is it like some plant that's drooling? What's going on with its fucking chest? Gross. I mean, you know they wouldn't introduce something like that to us without the idea of like, oh hey, guess what, boy? You're gonna be fighting that soon, huh? You know they wouldn't do that shit. Mael. I feel like this is probably... What in the fuck are you? Are you a mime? Ah! Lune floats?
Nice.
Oh, the music. Oh my god.
Feel the burn.
Offensive. Wonder if there's a specific way we're supposed to be able to kill this thing. Because it sure as hell ain't taking damage.
Flames.
Shit!
On me. Chroma is flowing.
Low ice damage, gain 4 AP if target is burning. Okay.
Let's chance.
That's not insignificant damage. Shell is a buff that reduces by 20% the damage received by the character. Yes, Shell is good. I could guard up here, however, we can spark.
Flames. On me.
Apply even more burn.
Lightning. Strike.
It's not so good.
Ready to evade.
Get flattened, nerd. It was a fake hammer. Real fake news, man. What the hell?
Get ready.
Okay, I mean, we're still not doing great. His HP is not dropping even a little bit. That's a problem. He can only recover himself? And I missed it anyway?
Not giving up. Precise strike.
Alright, well, better say is good.
Survive.
Oh, it's so much damage, boys! What the fuck? Overcharge.
For those who come after.
Is broken good? I don't know. I don't know what elements I have, to be honest, right now. I see I have one, like, light element. What the hell is a yellow one? I've never seen a yellow in my life. We are currently in defensive stance. I have nothing that helps our defensive stance. I'll better say.
Strike.
Danger.
Dude, this is so fucked.
No margin for error. Feel the burn.
I need to get no offensive stance. All right, who can I live?
Ready to evade.
Easy. I think I can kill this turn now.
That hurts.
Alright, so we've got double fire, I think. Oh, if I had Thunderfall, he'd be so dead! No! I don't have Thunderfall? Rip. Angard.
Flames on me.
That got kind of crazy. What a fucking fight. What a short. I got a new hairstyle out of it? For whom? Mael. What do I... It's kind of important. That alarm. Oh shit, it's 8 o'clock. I don't hate it. I mean, I like the ponytail more, but I don't hate the short hair. Look at this shit. I don't hate it, man. Remember what Lee said? I do not, in fact, remember what Lee said. Very Alice in Wonderland feel. My mom would like this game. Mom would be a gamer if she wasn't scared of becoming hopelessly addicted in a game to the point of neglecting other things. That's me! Oh, Lee from Walking Dead. Keep that hair short. True. I watched so many playthroughs of that recently. I don't know, I like... The ponytail is more... I like the ponytail more. I'm just a ponytail guy. That's all there is to it. I'm a ponytail guy. They need to wash their faces. They are currently in pain. Washed. The battle effects are related to how much HP they've lost. So when you're full health, they look normal. I need to get to a flag so I can go ahead and stop. What a weird planet. It's so cool looking though. You can't tell me this isn't dope as shit. This is so cool. We'll come back to you. We'll come back to you too. I'm gonna go ahead, upgrade my attributes and skills, and go ahead and stop. Seems like it'll be good for him. For her, I guess we can upgrade luck. Don't hate it. Getting her some HP would be good as well. That'll work. He's working on his stuff. She is... I can get her for... How do you even pronounce that? Ejide? Protects allies by taking damage in their place for 2 turns. Interesting. If in virtuous stance, stay in virtuous stance. That's sick as shit. I'm getting that. We're keeping the rest of it. And as for her, I want to continue towards crippling tsunami, because, I don't know. I like ice damage. Actually, Mayhem would have been amazing for that fight, so I'm gonna get that. Alright. Save in progress. Alright, so that'll do it for me. We are definitely gonna make this a thing. I like this game a lot. It is very fun to play, and I'm excited about the story involved. But it's a process. We'll continue with more Oblivion as well. There is likely no stream tomorrow. I have a lot I need to do. Might not even be a stream on Wednesday. I don't know. Either way, you guys know I appreciate you and hanging out in the chat with me and having a good time, hopefully. So, everyone, go enjoy the rest of your evening, and when I see you, I will see you, my friends. Godspeed.